Hey everyone, Ultima456 here with a quick update video. So I haven't done one of these vlog style videos in a little while because there hasn't really been a reason to. But finally I have a few things to talk about, so I thought I'd quickly make one for you guys. Alright, so the first thing is the Furi game. That's going on a little bit of a hiatus at the moment, mainly because my PS4 is in need of repair. The HDMI port in the back stopped producing a signal to the TV. There was, I don't know why, but for some reason it stopped producing a signal. I kind of tried to fiddle around with it, and I was working out like how to actually make it work. Apparently if I pushed down on the HDMI port with the cable inside, I could actually get an image, but you would need to keep pressure down, and it wasn't enough pressure to where like I could set something up. I mean, I probably could have, but it was so much pressure that you had to put down, or more than I would consider reasonable, that I couldn't like fix it myself. And so I tried fiddling around with inside of it, and I basically ended up ruining the whole thing. So now I need to send it into repairs. That's going to take about 3 weeks. I haven't actually got the means to send it yet. Apparently I've paid for it, 230 damn Australian dollars, but yeah, and it was just out of warranty too. It's my Batman one. I have two PS4s. I have a Batman one and a normal one. It's my Batman one, which is like, I got it with the game, so it was like 24th of June last year, so it's like 3 months out of warranty, which kind of sucks, but oh well, it is what it is. I have the money now, so I'm not like, I'm not too fussed about it, and it's something that I need, so I don't care about paying for it. But anyway, it's going to be sent off for repairs. Apparently it's going to take 3 weeks. It sucks because I had the means to record the last few episodes. I only needed like 4 more episodes probably to do. But to be honest, if you guys are playing Furi and you're going for the platinum, you can easily still get the platinum with the episodes that are currently up. The practice episodes of Furi are all up, so you know how to beat the bosses if you want to use my videos as a guide. And then the only other thing you need to do is play the game on Furi up until the Siren. Is that her name? No, the song, sorry. I always think she's the Siren. Play up until the song, and then you just you wait around there and you should get the last trophy. And I think everything else is done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Oh, and make sure that when you finish Furi difficulty, you press the top one, whichever is not to fight the mothership. I think it's attached to the X button, but I could be wrong. As long as it doesn't say attack the mothership, press the other one that's not attack the mothership. That way you'll get the other ending and you'll be able to get everything. So sorry about that, but I'll finish it off when I get my PlayStation back. I know I have a second PS4, and technically I could download the game on that one, and then I could play up until that point, but I don't want to do that, to be honest. If I lose my data for the PS4, which I shouldn't, because all it is a HDMI replacement. They just need to replace the HDMI. But the guy that I was talking to said that, they may have to do it, and I'm like, well, no, you don't, because you just have to replace the HDMI, and that's I'm assuming they just have to say that like by law. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully I don't lose my data. Even if I do, there's nothing in there that's super important. I mean, like all the games that I've already done are important, but the only game, yeah, that one's on the other one, I think. Yeah, so it's fine. It's fine. There's not like, what I should have done was when I actually had it working, and by holding down the HDMI cable, I should have transferred all my games, but I'm lazy and there was tons of them, so I didn't want to do that. I tried using my other PS4 to kind of figure out how to do it, because it still works. Like I can actually activate commands using the controller. I just can't see what I'm doing. But then I realized that I can't do that because I can't log into my account on both systems, and both systems have different sets of save files, and there's a million save files, so I don't know. Anyway, enough about that. So what am I going to be doing in the meantime? Well, I'm glad you asked. I am actually going to be doing a PS3 game, which I know is weird because I've been doing only PS4 games pretty much, but I really want to do this game because it's one of my absolute favorites. I think it's going to be really fun. I think you'll enjoy it. It's probably going to be, I would suspect it'll be my longest one because it's an RPG. And it's my first RPG. I hope that I get it right. I really, really, really love this game. It's absolutely one of my all-time favorites. And I I would love if you guys watched it. So the game is Tales of Symphonia. So the Tales of series is a fairly well-known series if you know about RPGs. And I really want to do this game because I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. I've already platinumed it once before, and it's so fun. I love this game. I bought it so many years ago, back in like 2004, and I got really close to finishing it once, but I just didn't have the capability to finish it back then. Then I bought it 10 years later in 2014, finally finished it, and I was like, thank God, because it's just so much fun. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys watch, and I hope you enjoy it too. It is long, it's a commitment, but even if you just want to watch like the first playthrough, because I'm going to have to do multiple playthroughs of that game, even if you just want to watch the first playthrough, that's fine. And if you don't want to watch it all, you don't want to watch it all. That's how it works. It's okay. So that's the game I'm going to be doing. I think I've got my recording setups ready to go. I actually worked it out a few days ago, and I should be able to start playing hopefully tonight. And you will see, so I'm pretty sure you'll see this video the day after my last Furi episode, which for me is tomorrow. So there was one that went up an hour and 20 minutes ago. Then the one that went up yesterday is the last one you'll see. Then you'll see this, and then tomorrow after, I'll release this video at the same time, and then the next day you should see the first episode of Tales of Symphonia. So hopefully that's how it works. We'll see how it works. If it's not up by then, it'll be the next day for sure. I have to keep playing. Like, even though I've played it before, I don't quite remember it, so I'm gonna have to play sort of not simultaneously, but I'm gonna have to play like alongside and play as much as I possibly can in my own time, and then make the episodes as I go. So, and hopefully I don't screw up, because it's not the biggest deal if you screw up. You can, even if you screw up the first playthrough, you can, work it out in the second one. That's a good thing about this game. Even if you screw up the first one, 100% you can actually fix it in the second one. If you screw up the second one, then you're going to have a few problems, but as long as you don't screw up the second one. Okay, another game that I wanted to play that's eventually coming out is Final Fantasy 15. Now, I know that Final Fantasy 15 is also an RPG, but that was the next one I was going to do, actually. It was supposed to be the end of September. Now it's like the end of November. Excuse me. And I wanted to play that one, and I'm still going to play that one. And I know it's going to be like 2 RPGs in a row. However, there is another game that I just realized is coming out mid-October, I think it is. Rise of the Tomb Raider. So Rise of the Tomb Raider is coming out, has been released on Xbox One for like almost a year because of an exclusivity deal with Microsoft. But that is a timed exclusivity deal, and it's going to run out really soon. Damn, excuse me, I'm kind of not sick, just got like a cold. And yeah, so Rise of Tomb Raider is going to come out. It's going to be very much like Uncharted, let's face it, like female Uncharted. But I love Tomb Raider. I've always played Tomb Raider. It's a great game. I love the previous one, and I think I'm going to love this one too. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's great, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. And that'll be a nice kind of like smaller bite-sized game that you guys can watch if you don't want to watch Tales of Symphonia. So you'll just have to wait like for a month until I finally get into that one. And I'll be playing that blind because there's no reason to. It's the same as Uncharted. Like, I'm going to miss a few collectibles here and there, and then I'm assuming I can just chapter jump to collect those and stuff like that. Final Fantasy 15 is going to be a huge Herculean effort of a game to do. I expect this game to be absolutely massive. I don't know how it's going to turn out because obviously it's been through like development hell. I think the only game that's even comes close to the amount of development hell that this game has been through is the other one, the Last Guardian. That kind of like Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, like successor or sequel or whatever. Probably not sequel, but anyway. So, I don't know how this game's going to turn out, but from the bits and pieces that I've seen, I'm liking the like Kingdom Hearts style gameplay. I love Kingdom Hearts, so hopefully that's how it kind of looks and turns out. I really don't know what to expect. They've shown so much and probably changed even more than that. So it's going to be a hard game to kind of judge, and I'll judge it when I play it. So, I'll get it, play it for myself as quickly as possible, get like as much information as I possibly can, collate all that, compile all that, and then form some kind of coherent guide for you guys. And I hope that one, that's going to be a brand new game. So I might release it like a month after it comes out, so towards the end of this year. And the final thing I wanted to quickly talk about was Futuridium EP Deluxe. So Futuridium EP Deluxe is a game that I have on my channel, and I've had on my channel for quite a long time. It was just something that like I was playing, and then I was like, hey, I can actually make a guide for this, and I did. And I think I did a pretty good job on it. Everything is 100% complete in that one. The only problem is that there are 2 stages that could not be 100% completed, and each of those stages had 3 medals to collect. You could only collect the 3 medals if you got them all at the same time. And it was impossible to get all 3 of those medals in 2 of the stages at the same time, because they were based on 1, completing the stage, that's an easy one, 2, completing the stage under a certain time limit, that's another relatively easy one, and then the worst one, or the hardest one, was to complete the stage by shooting all the little cubes in the stage, and you had to do all 3 of those things in the same playthrough of it. And if you didn't do it in the same playthrough, you didn't get all 3 medals. So I only got 2 medals for those 2 stages, which meant that out of my total medals, you needed to get 150, because there were 50 stages times 3 medals is 150 medals. I only got 2 for both those stages, so my medal count was on 148 out of 150. And when I get when the update comes out, and that's why I'm mentioning it, because finally Mixed Bag Games have said that like there will be an update. If you're watching, by the time you're watching this, it's already out on the Vita, apparently, but I'm not going to play it on the Vita. It should be out for the PS4 in October, maybe towards the end of October. So I'll be finally like repairing those videos, and I don't know how I'll do it. Maybe I don't know if I want to delete those videos. Maybe I won't delete it, but or if I do, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll work it out. But essentially I'll be playing those 2 stages. It'll take me like, 20 minutes or something to do, and then that way I can finally have a perfect Futuridium EP Deluxe guide, which is also a great game, by the way. If you haven't played Futuridium EP Deluxe and you're looking for something to kind of just play for little bits at a time, like after you've done something else, Futuridium EP Deluxe is the top game to play. It's really fun. Very difficult, but really fun. Okay, so that pretty much sums it up. Like, that's everything that I need to talk about. I've done it in under 15 minutes, which is good. Well, like 13 minutes. So I'm going to leave it here. So as I said, Furi's going on hiatus for a short period of time, but you have all the information you need to complete it yourself. My PS4 is going to get repaired, so let's pray that like it comes back fully repaired without any save data loss, because that would really suck. Tales of Symphonia coming up in 3 or 4 days, like tomorrow if you're watching this when it comes out. Don't worry about like actually like when it's coming out. It's just coming like in the next few days. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Rise of the Tomb Raider will be concurrent with Tales of Symphonia, and then I'm assuming I will have Tales of Symphonia done, at least for me, like I'll be done filming the episodes before I start filming Final Fantasy 15, because I'm not doing Tales of Symphonia, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Final Fantasy 15 all at the same time. There's just no way that's going to happen. Anyway, I need to get ahead of the 8 ball because I'm a little bit behind at the moment, and get those videos ready, so I'm going to leave it here. I want to thank you all very much for watching my channel, and any videos that you do watch. My subscriber count is slowly going up, so that's pretty cool. Like, I've earned, I think, like 1 subscriber a day for the past like 10 days or so. That's like the most growth I've ever had, so I want that to keep going, and that's why I'm pumping out as much content as I possibly can for you guys. So yeah, I want to thank you all guys for watching this update video. My name is Ultimo456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.